In today's episode, I've been thinking about the 3 people who helped get this video series started. I've had all sorts of help on my video producing journey, but today I want to tell you about the 3 people who gave me the kick I needed to make videos regularly. I think it's a wonder of the modern world that these 3 people, none of whom I've ever met in real life, were able to have an impact on my business, and that I have a platform in which to tell you the story and to thank them publicly. My journey to producing almost daily videos began with the renowned adventurer Alistair Humphreys posting a link on Twitter to a book called Make It Till You Make It. I've followed Al's advice in the past to great effect, so I bought this book, read it straight away, and I've posted a link to it in the description. Make It Till You Make It is a very short book. It's less than 100 pages, and the central message is that if there's some creative endeavour that you've wanted to start, you should just get on with it and learn as you go along. If you wait for the perfect conditions, it'll never happen. That book planted the seed for this series. A couple of days after that, Friedmann posted a video on his Twitter account talking about the hype surrounding AI in law. It was nothing fancy, it was just Ron talking into his webcam, but it got his message across in an interesting way, and it shared a little bit of his personality. Ron's video, on the back of having just read Make It Till You Make It, opened my eyes to the fact that I could do something low budget and simple, and it still might be interesting to watch. I sent Ron my thoughts on AI in law as a video reply to his message, and he was kind enough to include it in a blog post he wrote on the subject. It was a little boost that gave my resolve a big shove in the right direction. That resolve was completely solidified when Moyse posted a tweet talking about branding experts. He said, "You are not a branding expert unless you can show how your efforts map to revenue, directly most of the time, and indirectly only some of the time." If I'm honest, that tweet pissed me off a little bit, because A, I knew he was right, and B, I know how hard it is to prove. We exchanged a few tweets on the subject, and that feeling of being pissed off turned into inspiration, when I realised that although I couldn't get the data from my clients to prove branding worked, I could get every shred of data and evidence if I applied my own advice to myself and my own business. I resolved that I would spend the whole of 2017 doing to myself exactly what I would have a client do if they came to me asking them to build a brand for them online. And I would start with building a solid body of digital content. The course was set, and we're now 6 days into January and 13 episodes into the show. I'm so grateful to Alistair, Ron and Jason for their messages that's given 2017 such an exciting start. Thank you for watching today's episode, and I look forward to seeing you next time.